Hello and welcome, listeners. You're tuning in to the High Talk podcast. In today's episode, we're tackling a topic that has been gaining widespread attention in many countries, including Thailand, and is becoming a significant social issue, Chem Sex. The title of today's episode is Beyond the High, The Hidden Dangers of Chem Sex. The term Chem Sex, many of you may have heard of it, read about it, or even come across it in discussions. Some of you might even have had personal experiences with it. But today, we're going to dive deep into understanding Chem Sex together. This episode is the English version, which will be an exploration of the content from episode 17, the Thai version. So, let's get started and uncover the hidden dangers lurking beneath Chem Sex beyond the surface. 1. Understanding the substances used in Chem Sex. Chem Sex stands for chemical sex, where chemical refers to chemicals or substances, and sex refers to sexual intercourse. Therefore, chem sex or chemical sex involves engaging in sexual activities while under the influence of chemicals or drugs to stimulate sexual feelings or enhance the ability and enjoyment of sexual experiences. Chem sex users typically have the following goals: to increase confidence during sex, to reduce shyness or anxiety, to enhance sexual stamina and pleasure, to prolong the duration of sexual activities. Chem sex is commonly associated with men who have sex with men, MSM, though it is not limited to this group. It often takes place within the context of sex parties or group activities. What is particularly interesting is that chem sex is not solely driven by sexual desire. It is also linked to emotional needs such as loneliness, stress, insecurity, anxiety, or societal stigmatization. 2. Chemicals and drugs used for chem sex. There are several substances commonly used in chem sex, each affecting the body and mind in different ways. Below are some examples. 1. Methamphetamine. Full name: methamphetamine hydrochloride. Common names: meth, crystal, crystal meth, tina, ice, shabu, yaba, etc. Appearance: clear, glass-like crystals. Odorless and colorless. Soluble in water. Properties: a powerful stimulant for the central nervous system. Increases dopamine levels in the brain. Stimulates alertness, confidence, and sexual desire. How it's used: smoked using a glass pipe or specialized equipment. Injected into the bloodstream after dissolving in water. Snorted as a powder. Occasionally consumed by mixing in drinks, not common, placed under the tongue for rapid absorption. Often used in sexual activities to enhance alertness. Effects: increased energy and alertness. Enhanced sexual desire. Reduced fatigue and hunger. Side effects: rapid heartbeat, high blood pressure. Insomnia, anxiety. May cause hallucinations or paranoia. Usage limitations: high risk of severe addiction. Should not be used with other stimulants. Overuse may cause permanent brain damage. Medical use: sometimes prescribed for ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and obesity. Must be used under strict medical supervision. Legal status: Thailand. Classified as a Schedule I controlled drug, illegal, global. Illegal in many countries, except for controlled medical use. 2. GBL. Full name: gamma-butyrolactone. Common names: GBL, cleaner, ink remover, etc. Appearance: clear liquid, colorless, odorless. Soluble in water. Properties: a precursor to GHB when metabolized in the body. Acts as a depressant, similar to alcohol. Produces relaxation and lowers inhibitions. How it's used: dropped into drinks. Taken directly using a dropper. Used before sexual activities to enhance sensations. Mixed with other substances, highly risky. Combined with GHB, transforms into GHB in the body. Precise measurement is crucial to avoid overdosing. Effects: euphoria, relaxation. Enhanced sexual desire. Feeling of intoxication. Side effects: nausea, vomiting. Slowed breathing, low blood pressure. Risk of unconsciousness when overdosed. Risk of death when combined with alcohol. Usage limitations: the safe dosage range is extremely narrow. difficult to control the amount consumed, high risk of sexual assault when used in certain situations, high risk of involvement in sexual abuse crimes, medical use, no direct medical use, used as a precursor in the production of GHB, legal status, Thailand, controlled substance under the Hazardous Substances Act, illegal, global, controlled in many countries such as the United States and the European Union. 3. GHB, full name, gamma-hydroxybutyrate, common names, GHB, G, liquid ecstasy, Georgia homeboy, etc. Appearance, clear liquid, colorless, slight chemical odor, soluble in water, salty or bitter taste. Properties, a depressant similar to alcohol, induces relaxation and reduces inhibitions, enhances sexual sensitivity and tactile sensations. How it's used, dropped into drinks, taken directly with a dropper, used before or during sex, mixed with other substances, not recommended, combined with GBL, similar effects, precise dosage is crucial to prevent overdosing. Effects, euphoria, relaxation, increased sexual desire, intoxication, side effects, dizziness, nausea, slowed breathing, low blood pressure, risk of deep sleep or unconsciousness when overdosed, usage limitations, the safe dosage range is extremely narrow, risk of death when combined with alcohol or other depressants, high risk of involvement in sexual abuse crimes, can lead to severe addiction and withdrawal symptoms. Medical use, used to treat narcolepsy, chronic sleep disorder, in some countries. Requires strict medical supervision. Legal status, Thailand, classified as a Schedule I controlled drug, illegal, global, controlled in many countries such as the United States and the European Union. GBL and GHB share many similarities, but GBL is more potent and acts faster than GHB, making it more susceptible to overdose. Great care must be taken when measuring the dosage. 4. Ketamine, full name, ketamine hydrochloride, common names, K, Special K, Cat Valium, Jet K, Kit Kat, K-Hole, Moon Rocks, etc. Appearance, white powder, clear liquid, mild odor, soluble in water, available in capsule form or as a nasal spray, Spravato. Properties, a fast-acting anesthetic, acts as a depressant and induces dissociation. Used in Chem Sex to enhance sexual feelings and reduce pain. How it's used, snorted as powder, injected into muscles or veins, taken orally by mixing in drinks, used before or during sexual activities, combined with other substances, such as meth. Effects, dissociation, feeling detached from reality, euphoria and painlessness. May cause a K-hole, a state of unconsciousness but partial awareness. Side effects, short-term memory loss, rapid heartbeat, high blood pressure, may cause hallucinations or paranoia, usage limitations, risk of overdose and unconsciousness, may lead to substance addiction. Using with other substances increases the risk of death. Medical use, used as an anesthetic in both veterinary and human medicine. Used to treat depression in certain cases of treatment-resistant depression under strict medical supervision. Legal status, Thailand, classified as a Schedule II controlled drug, illegal, and regulated for usage and possession. Global, controlled in many countries but still used medically. 5. Cocaine, full name, cocaine hydrochloride, common names, coke, blow, snow, flake, nose candy, etc. Appearance, white powder, soluble in water. Properties, a stimulant that works quickly, inhibits the reuptake of neurotransmitters such as dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine. Local anesthetic properties, how it's used, snorted as powder, injected into veins after dissolving in water, smoked in the form of crack cocaine, applied topically in medical settings such as a local anesthetic. Effects, increased alertness and confidence, heightened sexual desire, impulsive behavior, rapid heartbeat, dilated pupils. Side effects, irregular heartbeat, high blood pressure, hallucinations, usage limitations, high risk of addiction. Should not be mixed with alcohol, can cause fatal effects like cocaethylene, no direct antidote for overdose. Medical use. Used as a local anesthetic in the ears, nose, and throat, as well as in certain types of surgeries, such as rhinoplasty, nose surgery, rarely used in modern medical practice due to the risks involved. Legal status. Thailand. Classified as a Schedule II controlled drug, illegal, global, controlled, though it can be used in medical contexts with restrictions. 6. MDMA. Full name. 3,4-methylenedioxymethamphetamine. Common names: MDMA, ecstasy, Molly, love drug, etc. Appearance: multicolored tablets or white powder. Some tablets have symbols or logos. Partially soluble in water. Properties: a stimulant and mild hallucinogen. Increases serotonin levels in the brain. Produces feelings of happiness, connection with others, and sexual enhancement. How it's used: swallowed as tablets, most common, dissolved in drinks for faster absorption. Snorted as powder, less common, injected into veins, highly risky, used before or during sex to enhance connection and pleasure. Effects: feelings of happiness and love. Enhanced sensitivity to light, sound, and touch. Increased sexual desire. Side effects: dry mouth, excessive sweating. Increased heart rate, high blood pressure. Possible post-use depression. Usage limitations. Risk of dehydration or overheating. Can damage brain cells with frequent use. Using with other substances may increase risk of death. Medical use. Currently being tested for treating PTSD and depression. Not widely approved for medical use. Legal status. Thailand. Classified as a Schedule I controlled drug, illegal, global, illegal in many countries, except for medical trials. 7. Popper. Full name: amyl nitrite, isobutyl nitrite. Common names: popper, poppers, rush, jungle juice, liquid gold, locker room, Amy, snapper, thrust, etc. Appearance: a volatile liquid. Distinct, pungent odor. Packaged in small bottles for inhalation. Properties: a vasodilator, which expands blood vessels. Induces immediate euphoria and relaxation. Used to enhance sexual pleasure and reduce pain during intercourse. How it's used: sniffed directly from the bottle. Most common method: inhaled through cloth or cotton to control the amount of scent. Used before or during sex to relax muscles. Often used during specific sexual activities, such as anal intercourse. Effects: feelings of dizziness and euphoria. Flushed skin and rapid heartbeat. Temporary enhancement of sexual pleasure. Side effects: headaches, nausea, low blood pressure, risk of fainting when overdosed. Usage limitations: avoid direct contact with skin or ingestion, can be dangerous, should not be used with erectile dysfunction drugs like Viagra, as it may cause heart failure. Can lead to heart failure. Should not be used in poorly ventilated areas. Medical use: previously used to treat angina, chest pain, currently not commonly used in medical practice. Legal status. Thailand. Not classified as a controlled drug, but restricted for consumption without a license. United States. Not regulated by the FDA but banned for recreational use. United Kingdom. Controlled under the Medicines Act, can only be sold in licensed stores. Safety concerns. Using these substances in the context of Chem Sex carries significant risks, including the spread of sexually transmitted infections, STIs, potential for sexual assault, and mental health issues. Combining or overdosing on these drugs can lead to dangerous consequences, including heart failure or even death. Many of these substances are controlled or illegal in many countries, including Thailand.